Hello, everyone. Welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 3. This is episode 19. Now, in the last episode, we built this guy behind us, the Axolotl Sanctuary, and you guys should be watching that episode right now. Like, literally, I'm recording, and that video is going live. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And we found ourselves this little island here that we're going to start building some stuff on. And if you missed Stream Day weekend, we had a lot of fun. We didn't do too much. We did some mining, and then we set up another portal, which I'm going to show you momentarily. Now, if you guys didn't see Stream Day, then you should go to the description down below. Check it out. There's a link to Twitch there. Click on that. Go ahead and leave a follow. Just cost you a little bit of time, nothing more. Anyway, at the end of that stream, we did come over here, and as I do in most of my streams, I leave, little snippets of what we've been up to, unsolicited previews of the things that we have going on. That's a good way to put it. Anyway, we did go ahead and link up a nether portal to this area, and we have some more work that we want to do here. Being able to get underneath this and kind of look up at the axolotls, as well as some other things that I want to get started on out here. So as mentioned in the beginning of the last episode, or towards the beginning rather, we were stand up top there, looking at this area, and thinking about all the things. Goodness gracious, I'm a little out of breath. But anyway, I just got done chopping down a tree and moving it. So anyway, I want to get started with some base preparations over here. As stated in the last episode, we can't necessarily build farms and redstone and stuff like that at spawn. It was something that was agreed upon by all of us members here on the Truly Bedrock server. So with that being said, we're going to build a base. And I think we're going to need to clear out that and this. Mr. Goat, don't. And there's some potential other work that's going to have to be done on this side, because we do have a little bit of this right here. And we're going to use this, I guess, as a block to identify where we're at here. And we want to be on this one. We want to center up our base centered on the nether portal, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking somewhere right in here-ish. Yeah, this is going to be good. But first thing that we need to do is we actually need to gather up some materials for our base build. Now, for those of you that missed the live stream, we do have a portal set up in the yellow tunnel down a ways. We did put in some stairs to keep the mob spawning capabilities. We did put ourselves a little item frame with our head so that we know where we're going, and it's just a quick flight down this tunnel will bring us to the main hub, which is really nice, and the total intentions of building this hub. I still have a ways to go, but we're not doing that, we're taking a break. So the next question that I have for everybody is, what do you think we're going to use for building materials? Go ahead, pause the video, leave your comment down below. What do you think I'm going to use for the base? And I'm going to tell you right now, it is going to consist of 4 main materials. I think. You guys go ahead and guess. But, hold on. Don't unpause the video yet. And don't start looking and guess. Pause it. Pause it. Anyway, we are going to use a few things that I think we already have. We have a little bit. We have some basalt. We're going to use polished basalt. We are definitely going to use some deep slate. Yep. And we're also going to snag up some of the blackstone that we have in here. Now, I don't have a lot of blackstone on me personally, and I think this weekend coming up, we are going to do another live stream where we are going to definitely just go get a bunch of blackstone, because I need it. Both for personal reasons and the nether hub. We're going to go ahead and take what is for the hub and utilize it, because I've used a lot of my own materials for this. So did you guys guess polished basalt? Did you guess blackstone? Did you guess deep slate? And what would be a Zap build without the one, the only, nether brick? Yep, we're definitely going to use some nether brick. And again, we're going to take this because I've used all of my personal stash inside of the nether hub itself. So if we need to get more of this, we can go mine more netherrack, we can go bug some more Truly Bedrock members, we can do all kinds of things that we need to. The nether brick really is going to come into play later on in the build. The first part is actually not going to have hardly any nether brick. We are going to go ahead and take some of this. And like that, I think? Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I mean, that gives us a bit. This might be enough. I'm not sure. So the only thing that we're really, really low on is basalt. I used a ton of the basalt I had for prettifying this area up a little bit. I have very little in here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is grab myself a shulker box full of hub repair kits, and we are just going to sit here for a little while, and we're just going to go ahead and let our pickaxe do the talking for us, right? And this pretty neat, pretty nice little farm. We collect basalt here, we collect basalt here. It's a really nice one. Hopefully we never mine this piece of soul soil, or we could be in for some bad times, but let's get a little bit of basalt. Now I think what we have here is going to be just enough basalt, so we didn't stick around too long, just long enough to get a little bit of basalt. The other material that we are actually going to use is going to be crimson wood. So we have blackstone, basalt, deep slate, and nether brick. The one that I said I wasn't sure of was the crimson wood. If you guys guessed that, it was I said the 4 main materials. The crimson wood is going to be utilized, but not a main material. Another thing that I need to pick up is over here at Jesse's shop, and it says 1 copper block, 64 coal, or 16 lanterns. Everything in the shop is sold as stacked, and she sells candles. So I want to go ahead and grab, I don't know, we did a fair amount of mining in the live stream. We got our gold supply up a little bit, we got our iron supply up, and we got a bunch of copper, which is really, really good. No honey, though. That's too bad. I don't know. Let's go 1, 2, 3, or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, we're gonna mess up the prettiness that old Jesse had here. Something like that. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, we'll go with that. So that'll give us like 4 stacks of candles, and that's really, really good. I do need to grab some black dye, and we're going to be dyeing them the black color. Goodness gracious, there's skeletons everywhere. I'm so sick of them. So sick of them. Yep. And here is an odd thing. Please fly. Right now, we should not have had those issues flying on the server because we are fairly alone. I guess Beardstone joined and I didn't see it happen? Or maybe he's always been here, who knows? It's Beardstone. What do we really know about him? So anyway, I'm going to grab some black dye, and then we're going to head over to the base. I'll meet you guys there. Now back over here at the base area, as I said in the last clip, we did, or a couple clips ago, we did tear down those 2 little layers of stone and stuff. We got a decent little inventory full of stuff here. And to be honest with you, I was thinking I wanted this thing centered up on the nether tunnel so that we could just run back and forth, but I'm thinking that we might want to offset it. I'm thinking we might want to come out of here and then come up to the base, because it's going to be 15 blocks, roughly. And if we did that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to cover this main area here. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to start right here. And we're going to go 3 blocks out like this in either direction. That should give me 7 blocks, which is perfect. And we'll pull back our andesite here. And we're just going to get the base of this thing going. So the andesite is going to be a template for what we build upon. Eventually, we are going to have like some nether brick stairs out front here. We're going to have a grand little entrance. And then potentially, I think lava? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. Yeah, we're cutting this corner pretty close, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to fit it all in here. If we shifted it forward, we'd be missing there. It's not a big deal. But basically, we're just doing a circle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're making a Minecraft circle, so it's a square. Circle? It's round-ish. 1, 2, 3. Hello, goat. I might have to bring my goat head over here and show him what I did to his friends the last time one headbutted me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I think this thing's going to be rather tall. It's going to be definitely a little large. Did I goof? No. I fixed it right there. And I think it's going to be able to house all the things that I'm thinking we want. Mostly looking at building some farms inside of it. We're going to do mob farms and things like that out in the ocean. But things like, 1, 2, 3, 4, things like villagers and stuff like that wouldn't be a bad thing having, ran out, inside of this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see how good we are. Let's see if it connects. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing, kind of, sort of, maybe. So this thing, you know, it's rather large. We've got some space. The question is, can I land up here? Nope. So close. So close. That's alright. This is a good little vantage point. So that's going to be the general size of it. And then we can easily have a staircase kind of cascading down into where our nether portal is. And this thing is going to be rather tall. I think it's got 12 sections that are 7 blocks tall. And it slowly moves inwards. It's going to be a giant tower, if you guys haven't already figured that out. As I said before, we are going to put like nether brick stairs around this thing and maybe a quote-unquote moat. I'm not 100% sure. But what I'm hoping to do is something I've never done in the next clip. You know, we've evolved over time recording these videos, and we started out doing things in a very janky way, and we have elevated our system, which we will talk about in the next stream. If you guys want to know how I started making videos and behind the scenes of how I do everything, I would highly recommend checking out the next stream because we're going to talk about it. But anyway, in the next clip, if everything goes good, after we cut, we're going to try to do our very first time-lapse. Third person, not first person. Wish me luck.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my first ever time lapse. I am still learning, so bear with me. I know in the first couple of speedy up bits, I wasn't my normal skin because there is a little thing that you have to turn on or turn off. It's like trusted skins and you have to turn it off or something like that. And yeah, we're learning. It was the first time ever I've done that, so hopefully we'll get to do more of those types of things, and it was a lot of fun. Now, we did do some changes on the tower here, and they're very minor, except for these. Those are not. So these things look pretty cool, pretty menacing, I think, and we are going to put this type of thing on all four sides. I did actually run out of basalt, so I had to go over and get more basalt. And we've started doing this one. This side and this side are going to be a little more tricky because, well, we're over our little mountains, so we will get to those. But we're starting to run out of materials, so we're probably going to have to go and do like a little collection thing on a live stream. That's the plan. Now, I've been landing this every time, but of course we're recording, so it's going to be different, right? The other thing that I did different is we placed in 4 candles in each one of these locations where I had this like one before, and actually learned something when doing all of this. You can light candles with the flame bow, and I think that is pretty cool, right? It's not something that I knew before, so it's going to, or that is a pretty neat thing. Let's see. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to start work on these pieces here. This is the part of the tower that kind of changes the way it looks, and yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, 5. So with that being said, we're gonna start doing. We're gonna add some more basalt in, and I guess we'll go ahead and do this. I really don't want to leave the netherrack up here, so let's get that out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So this should be a relatively easy thing to come up with. Got this guy here, this guy here. I got a little picture over here on the other screen that we are looking at. Okay. Something like that. Can I reach it? And neat. Bear with me. We're just kind of going back and forth between our screenshot. Yes. Does this look right? Da, 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 da. It does. Okay. Then we'll have to take a look and see how it looks, and then see about adding them to the rest of the build here. Like that. And I think it's gonna look cool. I really do. Now I messed around with these in creative when we were doing it. So I got my little picture up. I think this is correct. Just right here, right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, that looks correct. And then it should just be this. And then 4, 5. Perfect. Let's see what it looks like. Let's go over here to the cat that we saw in the last stream. Can't unsee it. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. Need a better vantage point. Oh, that is menacing for sure. Let's bring that back up so we can see that. Oh, I really, really like it. I really do. Alright, so we got a little bit of netherrack scattered all over. Another thing that we did, a little minor detail, like I said, is we put the candles here, and then I lowered this by one rather than having this come out. Looks a little bit better, looks a little... and we added the blackstone all the way up, and we have it across the top. I think this looks a lot better than what we had before. Just little minor details like that, and we're definitely going to have to go get some more basalt, but I should be able to build these next parts. And then why can't I do this? I can't even disengage the elytra properly. Rookie. Rookie, rookie, rookie. What? Oh. Alright, that's close enough. So, like I said, we do need some more blackstone. I might be able to get the rest of these in. But this is all I have. This 53 and these couple of bits. We did go do some mining off camera. So, we may continue these bits up and get a little bit more done. But after that, I think we're going to be dead in the water until we do a little bit of mining. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But that's okay. So I'm going to continue this going all the way around. And then it is one there. Yeah, pretty simple. And then we have a block here. And then it should just be 2 up all the way across. Yeah. So, what I'm thinking is this is going to turn into a 2-parter. Because obviously, we're not going to get this all done. And mostly because we need a few more blocks. But there we go. That's much better. Much better. But we will, yeah, let's go ahead and get the, I guess, the rest of these guys in all the way around this thing. And there's quite a few more layers to this thing. And it's going to be cool. I promise. I think I love it. I think it looks super menacing. I think this thing is absolutely amazing with all the spikes. And then over here, we started building up the wall. I did run out of blackstone. I used all of my blackstone capping this thing off. And we've got a couple more layers to go up, a few more details to put in. And I think we need to go get our hands on some like gray dye, something like that, so we can put maybe some candles in this here. I did miss like this row and this row. I thought I got them all. I was way off. So we do need to put in some candles along this top section, and it looks like we need to fill in these 2 sections as well. Because we did have a skeleton spawn, I think, somewhere right in here. So we definitely don't want that. And then we have our entrance here, which, to be honest with you, from down here, you can't see this too well, but it is large, and this mountain's in the way. So now I'm debating, do we want to change this mountain up and do a thing to it and make it like a nether portal room, or do we actually want to move our nether portal maybe over here underneath the axolotl? I don't know. This one right here lined up really well with the nether hub, so it's something to think about. But I think this is where we're going to end things today. We're still looking good on basalt. I'm probably going to need a bit more, so we're going to go do some basalt AFK mining. Since we have the little basalt farm over at the workroom. We did have a creeper explode on us here too, and I did not recover my netherrack box, which is unfortunate, so I'll have to get a new shulker box and get some netherrack. That is no big deal, but we did blow up this area. I do have plans to come around this thing real nice and build an entrance right here. This is just the hole to get in and look in, which we got some netherrack in here. I think this thing looks super cool from the inside as well, and I do absolutely love the Blackstone Deep Slate Basalt combination. I think it looks so good. So good. But yeah, we've been at this project a couple of hours now, and it's really turning out. Like I said, this mountain does kind of block the view, but that's okay. It's okay for now. Oh, yeah, we've got some caves to fill in, and you can't really see it. Well, you can see it right here. I didn't get this part filled in, but I did redo the terrain over here, and I think we're going to do a thing where we put like moss blocks wherever dirt is and really clean this up. So, yeah, I like it. Base is coming along. Things are planned out, and we're taking a break from the Nether Hub. It's all good, right? Tried our first time lapse today. All kinds of neat things, and hopefully we can get this video out and then do some live streaming. So wish me luck, and of course you'll be seeing the video when I say this. So just wish me luck for the future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all the time I have for today. So if you did, make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you're new. Leave a comment down below. All the interactions with the channel help out so much for me, and I appreciate it ever so much. Go to the description. Check that out. It's got all the different ways to follow me, including a link to Twitter, Twitch, Discord, a link to all the other Truly Bedrock members, and stay tuned to the channel. Next episode is going to be kind of, it's going to be a thing. We haven't done a thing in a while. Yep, stay tuned for that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.